Hi, this is Tina from Inner Delight, and welcome to another We Uplift moment. And I'm giggling here because I'm spending time with David, also known as Sunwolf, from Conscious Chocolate. You may have seen him on Facebook, and we're having so much fun. And I'm so happy to welcome you back, David. Sunwolf.
Great, great to be here. And I'll tell you, I just love spending time with you. It's really living the billionaire life by having moments like this because there's nothing else to do or pursue. I just love it. Having so much fun. I don't want it to end.
We'll send you the video so you can watch it again.
This is great. This is what it's about.
Isn't it? It's about conscious connection, and I think that that's what you share so passionately on Facebook as well. You said you just started on there, but that how you eat chocolate is how you eat life is what you say there. And so all your posts are about being conscious, about being in the moment, and how eating chocolate, especially the chocolate that you're talking about, really helps people to reconnect with their senses.
Exactly. It really does elevate the senses and it actually creates new neurological pathways and it increases serotonin, dopamine. So all of a sudden we start really thinking differently and feeling differently about things. And we may take a little bit more time to look at our surroundings and smell this flower and listen more intently. And and by the way, it was used as a currency years ago, the Aztec, the Mayans. They use it for intestinal fortitude and on it goes.
So
It's fun.
interesting, yeah. But so I have a little question because how did your other name come about? We know you as David and we know
Oh,
you as Sunwolf.
that's a long story. I was looking for a spiritual name, and I'm a very sunny kind of guy. So you can see people say, David, where did you go for a tan? I just attract the rays through the clouds, it's just what it is. You want more sun, you just attract it. Don't just wait for it to be a sunny day. It's sunny out all the time. No, I just love the sun, and my partner really helped me complete the name, the wolf, Sun Wolf, and there's some great significance there, me being the contrarian, me being, the Lone Ranger, the visionary, and creative ideas, creative thought, sometimes ahead of the pack a little bit. So Sunwolf really appeals to me. It feeds me, and I always believe this. I love my birth name, but I say this: if you don't like your name, change it. If you don't like who you are, change it. You could have new software. You could change your body, change your life, change your mind, change your thinking, change your friends. We have the power to do so. I always say to people, never compromise. You deserve the best because you are the best. So someone said to me the other day, so Sunwolf, how do you do this? Well, first of all, take an inventory of your life and the people in your life. Do you feel elevated, or do you feel your energy zapped, or they're just boat anchors? It's all about choice. I empower people to choice. It's almost like the chocolate. Instead of this, that. So John, doesn't it make sense to give yourself the best? When you know what this does for the body, how it cleans out the arteries, how it does so many things, So it's choice. Life is about choice.
It is, and I think what you're offering here is people have an opportunity to experience chocolate that is so often used to, if you're feeling good or you're not feeling good. Many women go through periods of the month where they could eat the whole chocolate store empty, and
That is right. That's so true. And guess what? With this one happens. They don't feel that way. Why? Because it has the cacao butter. It hasn't been Dutched. It hasn't been stripped. So they feel satiated. They feel satisfied, because it's laden with so many nutritional factors. It's not it's not dead. So people have found, in fact, one told me the other day, Sunwolf, I'm so amazed that I'm able to kind of feel satisfied with one or two pieces. I usually binge out and I just keep going and going and going. It's like junk food, junk chocolate. You want more and more of it. It creates this kind of an addiction, and our taste buds get jaded. Now, what's interesting with this, is their people's taste buds won't be as jaded and they start eating more healthier foods. We had a lady that was spending $200 a week on groceries. Now she spends about $80 a week because she doesn't feel she needs to buy these processed foods. And by the way, what's important about this cacao, we buy from the Ivory Coast, from small co-op farms. The average farmer has 8 to 12 cacao trees. So we help the bottom line. So this is really important, the corporate responsibility, the social responsibility. So people have to think that when you eat chocolate next time, think of where it came from, how it's made, blah, 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 blah. So it's incorporating the whole thing. So I'm happy to bring that little piece in.
Beautiful. Well, really, Conscious Chocolate, I think, is such a great name. And that's the name of your Facebook page.
Conscious Chocolate, Conscious Community.
Yes.
I love it.
And, you know, there are the people that you're sharing with in Whispering Energy. They've had an opportunity to find out about the way you look at life, eating. No, what did you say again? The way you eat chocolate is the way you eat life, right?
The way you eat chocolate is the way you eat life.
Yeah, and so what a fun way. I mean, it gets people's attention, and to be able to get back in touch with enjoying the moment.
Exactly, because that's all there is. You know, when someone said to me, so what is life? What came to my mind was to share this. Life is really about moment after moment after moment, where there's really nothing else to pursue and nothing else to do. And by the way, what was so interesting, talk about living the now, and you do get there when you let this chocolate melt in your mouth and enjoy. When you take out the N from now, guess what it becomes? Ow. One big ow. It hurts. Ow. you know, so it's about the now, without the, you know. And then, of course, men need to get out of their head, their ego, because, and when, you know, it's a big, big thing, because when we do that, ego means we're edging God out, EGO. When we have God in, there's no division. There's nothing to prove. All there is just to show up in your total self.
So we ought to have this chocolate be available, you know, for bringing peace in the world.
Bringing peace in, absolutely. Whoa, with that ever. And like I said, their personality gets wired differently. People are not as angry. They're not as bitter. You know, it's feeding the body. It's nurturing the body with powerful epicatechins and antioxidants. I don't want to get into the science too much, but there's a lot of science. It just makes sense. You know, we want to give our body the best. And we start thinking the most wonderful thoughts. And I love the name of your inner delight. You know, your business. It is an inner delight. And where you come from in your philosophy and your wisdom totally dovetails. You know, totally dovetails. When they meet you, Tina, they're getting a gigantic piece of yummy, healthy chocolate in another. You know what? The laughter is just everything. It's just really, what a gift you are to the world.
Thank you, Sunwolf. Gosh, well, you know, it's the joy of connecting and expressing ourselves authentically. I think that's what attracted me to, well, actually, that's what brought Melody and me together in Whispering Energy. And by sharing what makes our heart sing, it is because of that we are now talking, and that I have the opportunity to spend time with others who are on this conscious path, who are committed to experiencing that connection within themselves. And by having that connection, we illuminate that in the world. So I love that chocolate is contributing to that. So I would say to people watching, go and check it out, ultrahealthychocolates.com. Get yourself some, and let's go and share on Facebook on your page, Conscious Chocolate. And maybe we can have the chocolate party that's coming up in the Sacred Ground Cafe, sacredground.us.
And you could have your own chocolate party.
Yay! And then we can have chocolate.
Tastings.
We could have chocolate
with organic wine.
We could have chocolate parties, you know, like once a week all over the world, and people report back and have interactive. Maybe we could have like webinar or something, or no. Oh,
wow.
Lots of ideas.
Wow.
It's working already.
I love it.
You're transmitting the chocolate vibe over here. I'm starting to taste it.
I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a few pieces here. Wow. Soon we will be able to do that.
Wouldn't that would be the next step? That would be so cool. Well, Sunwolf, I thank you for sharing your joy and your light and your sunniness with us. And I look forward to having many more opportunities to connect and share. Thank you for being here and bringing this joy of chocolate out into the world, into conscious awareness. And until
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute joy and bliss.
ditto, ditto. Many joyful blessings, and until the next time.
Bye bye now.
Go have a chocolate for me now.